where herds of giant animals move in long lines. Predators lurk behind them. The vast grassland suddenly turns into a fierce battleground for survival. Millions of prey face hunger, thirst, exhaustion, and relentless predators. Where are you on the world map? Leave a comment and join us for Serengeti, battle for survival in predator territory. The Serengeti migration is a cycle of survival, where life and loss intertwine. Here, every creature, from swift predators to resilient prey, plays a role in the flawless tapestry of the wild. Across the grasslands, the pounding rhythm of hooves reverberates, a signal of the imminent clash between hunter and hunted. The leopard, ever patient, stalks its target, hoisting its prize high into the trees, keeping it safe from lions and hyenas. Elsewhere on the plains, the cheetah streaks like an arrow in the decisive moment. Its speed brings it to its prey, though victory remains fleeting. Even when a meal is caught, a cheetah's hold on it is rarely secure. Here, the lion seizes the chaos to trap its prey. With strategic precision, it drives herds of wildebeests and zebras into narrow grass corridors, blocking escape routes. A pursuit begins. The strong will press forward, while the vulnerable may lag behind. Beneath the Mara River's surface, shadows lie in wait. The Nile crocodile remains still, eyes watchful. They wait for the river crossing, where chaos paves the way for a swift and powerful strike. As the herds plunge into the river, the waters churn, fierce, yet unable to elude the hunt from below. Each leap from the water is a struggle for survival, each narrow escape a step closer to existence. In the Serengeti, dense grasslands and trees like acacia and commiphora create a lush green paradise. The African buffalo, standing tall amidst nature with their curved, hard horns like natural helmets, serve as natural defenders, ready to face predators like lions. These strong horns symbolize the power of the buffalo, enabling them to survive intense battles for survival. Within each herd, powerful individuals lead, forming a living fortress that deters predators. During the day, when the sun is high, buffalo seek shade under large trees to escape the intense heat. When in need of food, they move as a large group to extensive grasslands, not only sustaining their diet, but also managing the vegetation. With the ability to consume up to 35 pounds of grass daily, buffalo herds play a crucial role in regulating the vegetation of the Serengeti woodlands. They graze on grass and shrubs, clearing space for smaller plants and encouraging biodiversity. Their movement carves pathways and open areas where smaller species can take shelter, helping to maintain the wild ecosystem structure of the Serengeti. Buffaloes are not only caretakers of the grasslands, they also serve as an essential food source within the food chain. While adult buffalo face few threats due to their size and strength, the young are often targeted by hyenas and lions. As the dry season sets in and water sources gradually deplete, migrating herds are drawn to the few remaining waterholes. Amid the Serengeti woodlands, small rivers and swamps become not only lifelines, but also suspenseful stages where predators lie in wait. This is when the hunts unfold, with skilled hunters hidden within the grass, patiently watching for the perfect moment. The dry, dusty ground and the sound of heavy breathing heighten the tension. In the calm before the storm, the swamp becomes a battleground, where each creature fights not only for survival, but also to maintain the delicate balance of the Serengeti. These predators, beyond their strength, rely on endurance and adaptability to overcome the relentless and ever-changing challenges of nature. Amid the wild landscape of the Serengeti woodlands, the spotted hyena rises as a master of survival, leaving its mark on the pulse of this ecosystem. With over 22 million years of evolution, the spotted hyena stands as a testament to resilience and adaptability. They have endured geological ages with powerful jaws, cohesive packs, and flexible hunting strategies. During the dry season, when the earth cracks and rivers run low, wildebeest and zebras gather around scarce waterholes, creating a rare feast for predators. Every step of the spotted hyena reflects the certainty of the pack. Living in large clans of up to 80 members, where females lead, this social structure not only maintains order, but forms a fortified community against lurking dangers. In hunting, spotted hyenas use group tactics to apply pressure, especially at night, when darkness becomes an ally for relentless pursuits. With a top speed of up to 35 miles per hour, they are tireless chasers, covering long distances to seize every opportunity. Equipped with a powerful bite force reaching 1,100 pounds per square inch, spotted hyenas make the most of every carcass. Not only skilled hunters, they also scavenge, often taking kills from lions and other predators, ensuring no part of a meal is wasted. Each meal sustains their survival and contributes to the Serengeti's balance, where every move of the spotted hyena embodies the wild harmony and fierce determination of nature. With an estimated 3,000 lions, the Serengeti boasts one of the highest lion densities in the world. The Serengeti woodlands, with its open grasslands and sparse forests, is a hunting paradise for the East African lion. Dubbed the king of predators in this ecosystem, the East African lion has evolved over 2 million years, developing an optimal physique for surviving and hunting across the vast grasslands, interspersed with low tree clusters. Adult East African lions are formidable hunters with impressive size. Males weigh up to 500 pounds and measure between 8 and 10 feet in length, while females are lighter, ranging from 260 to 400 pounds. The male's thick manes act like a suit of armor, providing protection in fights and symbolizing strength, commanding attention in the harsh environment. Each day, lions consume 10 to 15 pounds of meat. Rather than long sprints, they favor ambush tactics, relying on sophisticated hunting strategies. The Serengeti woodlands, with scattered trees and open grasslands, provide an ideal environment for them to lie in wait for prey. With short burst speeds reaching 50 miles per hour, lion pride can quickly close in on large prey like wildebeests and zebras. They use surrounding tactics, superior muscle power, and sharp teeth to subdue and take down prey. Yet challenges are ever present. Lions face fierce competition from spotted hyenas, who also hunt in groups and won't hesitate to contest a meal with any rival. This rivalry is part of the food chain, helping to maintain balance within the vast ecosystem. The East African lion is currently classified as vulnerable by the IUCN due to human encroachment and increasing conflicts. Their decline threatens the entire Serengeti ecosystem, as they are not only apex predators, but also an ecological emblem. Their presence is a vivid testament to the continuous cycle of life and the enduring resilience of Serengeti's natural world. The Serengeti woodlands stretch endlessly. Here, the East African cheetah races across the grasslands, like a flash of light that blazes briefly before vanishing. The vast landscape, with tall grass and scattered shrubs, becomes the perfect stage for the cheetah to showcase its remarkable speed. 3 million years of evolution have shaped its lean, speed-optimized body, designed for agility over strength. Every movement of the East African cheetah is a marvel of grace and precision. The life of the East African cheetah is distinct from other predators. They don't roar like lions or live in large pride. Instead, male cheetahs often form small coalitions to defend territory, while females raise their cubs alone, teaching them essential hunting skills until they're ready to fend for themselves. When a soft chirp or gentle call sounds across the grasslands, it reflects a subtle connection that transcends the mighty roar of the lion, creating a magical silence in the wild landscape. As the sun rises high, the cheetah leverages its advantage, stealthily approaching its prey through the tall grass. In an instant, it unleashes a powerful sprint, reaching 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Each stride beats like a drum, with its heart and muscles working intensely, propelling it forward with extraordinary force. The cheetah can reach up to 70 miles per hour, though it can only maintain this speed for a brief 300 to 500 yards before needing to stop. Its long tail acts as a rudder, allowing quick directional changes to pursue its prey with flawless precision. Hunting is a race against time. The cheetah lacks the endurance for prolonged chases. Sometimes, if unsuccessful, the cheetah must pause, abandoning its prey to recover and avoid exhaustion under the relentless Serengeti sun. Situated at an elevation of about 5,000 feet, Loliondo Rangelands experiences a semi-arid climate, with temperatures ranging from 50 degrees Fahrenheit at night to 85 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. Nestled between Serengeti National Park and the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, Loliondo unfolds like an endless landscape. The expansive, dry terrain is full of vitality, supported by resilient grasses like Themeda triandra and Setaria, which anchor the soil and protect against erosion. For wildebeests, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, Loliondo is a crucial resting point along their arduous migration journey. Small streams wind through the grasslands, especially valuable during the dry season when water sources in the Serengeti become scarce. Here, herds gather to recharge for the journey ahead. Loliondo serves not only as a buffer zone for life, but also as a hub for natural balance. Wild animals and Maasai livestock coexist, sharing the vast grasslands. When the migrating herds arrive on the grasslands, bringing the promise of green pastures, the relentless chase begins. The plains seem increasingly barren. Livestock grazing areas expand, reducing the availability of natural prey. During the dry season, as every sip of water and each mile of grass becomes scarce, predators face intense pressure. With no other choice, they compete fiercely for each meal in the vast but unforgiving Loliondo. Loliondo Rangelands, where life and death quietly intertwine with every movement of the great predators. In the semi-arid Loliondo rangelands, vast grasslands blend with low shrubs. Here, the East African lion has adapted perfectly to the harsh environment, not only in its hunting methods, but also in its physical traits. Lions in Loliondo have evolved thinner coats and lighter manes, allowing them to dissipate heat efficiently in the intense semi-desert sun. This adaptation reduces their need for water, a rare and precious resource. In this expansive land, where prey is sparse and water limited, East African lions have had to expand their territory, moving continuously in search of food. Each pride covers more ground compared to its counterparts in wetter regions. Continuously searching for their main prey includes drought-adapted animals like Grant's gazelle and wildebeest. Hunting behavior has shifted significantly. At night, when temperatures are cooler, conditions are ideal for the lion's major hunts. Lionesses lead the pride in complex strategies to encircle prey. During the heat of the day, when lions retreat to the shade, they use ambush tactics to stealthily approach their target, leveraging the wind to mask their scent. creating a deadly surprise for the unsuspecting. In the harsh dry season, as water sources dwindle, Loliondo lions can survive by extracting water from the body fluids of their prey, allowing them to endure without traveling far in search of water. This adaptation provides a survival advantage, maintaining their status as apex predators, even in the harshest conditions of the Loliondo rangelands. In the semi-arid Loliondo rangelands, spotted hyenas are seen as warriors of the night. Nightfall is their ally, enabling them to hunt in cooler temperatures, conserving water and energy amid the dry, scorching daytime heat. Their cunning and endurance are at their peak, as hyena clans can travel over 6 miles each night in search of food. Not merely predators, spotted hyenas are also nature's cleanup crew. They can consume nearly the entirety of a carcass, from tough bones to sinewy tissue, acting as natural recyclers for the ecosystem. When food is scarce, hyenas form strong packs, sometimes competing with lions for carrion, their direct rivals. Their teamwork and coordination enable them to control, scavenge, and secure food sources, especially as water grows scarce. When chasing down Thompson's gazelles or zebras, spotted hyenas exhibit a masterful hunting rhythm, maintaining their stamina until their prey tires. In these pursuits, they shift direction with ease and coordinate seamlessly, turning each hunt into a tense and dramatic display of survival instinct across the expansive Loliondo plains. The Loliondo rangelands, with its open grasslands and minimal obstacles, provides an ideal environment for the Thompson's gazelle, a small yet agile antelope of the Serengeti. Here, herds of gazelles, ranging from a few dozen to several hundred individuals, migrate annually alongside wildebeests and zebras. This journey brings them to fresh grazing lands, not only for food, but also to escape predation pressure in their previous territories. Standing at a modest height of 22 to 26 inches at the shoulder and weighing between 26 and 40 pounds, the Thompson's gazelle is marked by a light brown coat with a distinctive black stripe running along its sides. Standing at a modest height of 22 to 26 inches at the shoulder and weighing between 26 and 40 pounds, the Thompson's gazelle is marked by a light brown coat with a distinctive black stripe running along its sides. Their large eyes and long ears are always alert, ready to signal any threat. Living in herds offers a strategic advantage. Within the group, individuals can quickly warn each other, creating a natural defense line across the vast grasslands. Loliondo rangelands serves as an open stage, where short grass and low shrubs cover much of the landscape, allowing gazelles to spot and evade predators like cheetahs and hyenas easily. Their diet is simple, yet effective, consisting mainly of short grasses and some shrubs, which sustain them in this expansive, water-scarce environment during the dry season. The Loliondo rangelands are also an ecological paradise for the Grant's gazelle, standing between 30 to 36 inches at the shoulder and weighing from 100 to 165 pounds. These gazelles sport a distinctive light brown coat, a white underbelly, and a black stripe along their back, making them stand out on the savanna. With a flexible body and strong legs, Grant's gazelles are well equipped to handle the challenges here, where water is scarce and grass grows sparsely. Living in small groups or complex social structures, this species finds greater safety and survival potential in cooperation. Grant's gazelles can reach speeds up to 50 miles per hour, enabling them to escape the claws of dangerous predators like lions and cheetahs. Their long, curved horns are a defining feature, especially in males. During the breeding season, mature males showcase their strength, defending territories to attract females. The Loliondo rangelands may be challenging, but they also offer opportunities for Grant's gazelles to hone their speed and quick directional shifts to evade threats. With a flexible digestive system, they can easily switch between grass and shrubs when food sources dwindle, a survival strategy that contributes to the ecological balance of this region. Stretching out like an endless canvas of wide grasslands and low hills, the Loliondo rangelands is a place where the Maasai community and their livestock coexist with the wild. Herds of cattle, sheep, and goats are like specks on the rustic landscape, wandering in search of each precious blade of green grass. Yet this land also bears the weight of pressure. Population growth has made grazing a challenging equation, and the once abundant green patches quickly dwindle under hundreds of hooves, diminishing the ecosystem's vitality. The Maasai's traditional wisdom still shines through, guiding them to move their livestock seasonally, allowing the grasslands time to regenerate. With resilience in their eyes, they patiently wait for the young grass to return after grazing. To balance this, ecotourism has emerged as a new source of livelihood, respecting traditions while nurturing the land. Under the relentless sun, scavenger birds soar across the sky, serving as nature's cleanup crew. With sharp eyes scanning for signs of life's end, they cleanse the Loliondo landscape of potential diseases by clearing animal remains. In recent years, however, challenges have intensified. Each carcass has become essential for their survival in this harsh, arid environment. In the vast skies of the Loliondo rangelands, the tawny eagle glides, casting a shadow over the sunlit grasslands below. Its tawny brown feathers blend seamlessly with the semi-arid landscape, creating a perfect camouflage, allowing this predator to remain hidden among dry shrubs and silver-gray grass. Its dense plumage protects it from the scorching heat of the day and the chill at night, optimizing survival in a world where only the strong prevail. From hundreds of feet above, its sharp eyes scan the land, detecting the smallest movements below, each glance a potential strike. This eagle's power comes not only from endurance, but also from speed. In a swift dive, the tawny eagle plummets like an arrow, targeting small prey such as hares or young antelope with precision. Its sharp talons and strong hooked beak make quick work of its prey. Loliondo is a challenging land. During the dry season, when water and food become scarce, the tawny eagle's resilience shines. It feeds on a diverse diet, from rodents and small birds to the remains left by other predators, maintaining its essential role in the ecosystem as a cleanup specialist that prevents disease and sustains balance. Under the scorching sun, the white-headed vulture circles, its keen eyes piercing the air, scanning for lifeless prey. As a natural scavenger, it is often among the first to arrive at the feast, diving down for the remaining soft meat before larger scavengers appear. The white-headed vulture's remarkable vision reaches beyond nearby distances. Traveling up to 6 miles in a single day, it searches for food with keen sight and strong wings, soaring over the Loliondo grasslands. Meanwhile, Ruppel's vulture, also known as Ruppel's griffon vulture, soars above as a silent guardian of the still expanse. In the thin air of high altitudes, this vulture breathes easily thanks to a unique lung structure, allowing it the stamina to survey the land below. Its record-breaking flight altitude of 37,000 feet makes it the world's highest flying bird. Ruppel's vulture lives in flocks, gathering around carcasses and rarely hunting alone. This social behavior aids in food location and increases survival odds in this food-scarce region. Their cooperation and strength during feeding allow them to maximize scarce resources. Yet, challenges go beyond nature's obstacles. Ruppel's vulture is currently listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Threats like illegal hunting and habitat loss have pushed this vulture toward extinction. Conservation efforts, including population monitoring and restrictions on toxic chemicals, aim to secure a safe haven for this noble cleanup species. Kopjes, massive granite outcrops, rise quietly from the Serengeti ecosystem, resembling resilient oases within an endless sea of grasslands. Formed millions of years ago, these ancient rock formations emerge from the earth, carrying traces of time. Ranging from a few feet to several hundred feet in height, kopjes provide the perfect refuge for animals seeking shelter from the intense sun and a haven from predators. Surrounded by low grass, kopjes help manage rainwater flow, preserving precious moisture for the surrounding vegetation, especially during the harsh dry season. These rock islands serve not only as shelters but also as rare green lifelines amid arid land, supporting the Serengeti ecosystem's survival. They house resilient species, playing a crucial role in maintaining biodiversity across the vast grasslands. Kopjes, scattered like isolated fortresses across the Serengeti, are where rock hyraxes have established their secure lives. On high ledges and hidden crevices, rock hyraxes elude the gaze of formidable predators like leopards and eagles. With specialized footpads and sweat glands for gripping slippery surfaces, these creatures move gracefully over the rocks as natural mountaineers. Though small and seemingly inconspicuous, rock hyraxes have sturdy, tusk-like incisors, reminiscent of their distant relatives, the elephants. These teeth help them chew through tough leaves and bark under Serengeti's blazing heat. Measuring only 12 to 20 inches long and weighing up to 12 pounds, their brown-gray fur blends seamlessly with the rocks, as if they were a part of the timeless kopjes themselves. Rock hyraxes live in groups that can reach up to 80 individuals. Their strong social bonds allow them to survive through cooperation, remaining vigilant to any movement or sound that may signal danger. Each member constantly watches, as even the shadow of an eagle above can spell threat. Amid the majestic kopjes of the Serengeti, leopards have become masters of stealth. They make expert use of crevices and natural caves to shield themselves from the intense daytime heat and hunt silently in the darkness of night. The kopjes provide not only shelter, but also an ideal vantage point from which leopards can observe prey at a distance and evade threats. This hunting prowess has been honed over millions of years of evolution, making the leopard one of the most skilled hunters among the big cats. The leopard's powerful body structure is a marvel of adaptation. Measuring between 5 to 7 feet in length and weighing 100 to 200 pounds, this large cat sports a pale yellow coat with black spots, providing ideal camouflage within the rocky and bushy landscape of the kopjes. As a solitary predator, the leopard employs a stealthy approach, silently stalking its prey before launching a swift, unexpected attack when the target is least alert. Each leap from above is a powerful strike, capable of taking down anything from small antelope to large birds. The leopard's climbing ability is exceptional, thanks to its strong muscles and sharp claws, allowing it to easily hoist prey into tall trees or deep rock crevices. This strategy keeps its food secure from competitors like the spotted hyena and lion. Amid the majestic rocks of the Serengeti's kopjes, small lion prides, typically consisting of just 5 to 10 members, survive and thrive within the harsh limitations of this environment. Unlike the vast open grasslands, this rocky terrain offers limited space and scarce food resources. Yet, these challenges have shaped a unique survival strategy for the lions here. Lions in kopjes use the rocky terrain for hiding and ambushing prey. From high rocky vantage points, they observe and wait for migrating antelope herds or other prey to come near. Instead of charging across open grasslands, they move stealthily among the rocks, ready to leap down unexpectedly for a higher success rate in hunting. The kopjes provide not only ambush points, but also safe spots for rearing cubs. Lionesses choose secluded rock cracks to hide their cubs, shielding them from predators and the harsh midday sun. This unique rocky environment supports their adaptability, helping the lions sustain and protect their pride, even in the challenging kopje terrain. The Serengeti swamps, concentrated around major rivers like the Grumeti and Mara, serve as natural reservoirs amidst the dry landscape. These wetlands retain moisture and water even as surrounding grasslands and woodlands dry out during the dry season. They play a critical role, attracting migratory and resident animals alike by providing a stable water source. The Serengeti swamps are more than just wetland areas, they are biodiversity hubs. Tall shrubs and thick grasses offer hiding spots for large mammals, shielding them from predators. This lush environment creates a vibrant ecological portrait of a thriving Serengeti, helping maintain the natural balance through the harsh dry season. The Serengeti swamps are also a haven for the Maasai giraffe. The abundant year-round water here enables them to stay hydrated without traveling far, unlike in drier regions. With plentiful food and constant water, Maasai giraffes focus on foraging for acacia trees and tall shrubs, essential nutrition for their large bodies. Standing between 15 to 18 feet tall, they have a significant advantage, easily surveying their surroundings for predators from afar, enhancing their survival. Their long, powerful legs allow them to traverse soft and marshy swamp terrain easily and also serve as a formidable defense. The rear legs of a Maasai giraffe are powerful enough to deliver a kick that can seriously injure a predator, providing effective self-defense when threatened. During the rainy season, when the swamps are at their lushest, Maasai giraffes often concentrate on reproduction. The dense swamp areas provide an ideal setting for birthing, ensuring safety and protection for newborns from potential threats. Shortly after birth, calves can stand and follow their mothers, increasing their chances of survival in the challenging swamp environment. Spanning the Serengeti swamps, the African sacred ibis finds a promised land in the shallow waters and abundant vegetation. This environment is ideal for exploiting diverse food sources, from fish and insects to various invertebrates. Their flexible survival skills allow the sacred ibis to adapt when food becomes scarce, particularly during the dry season, prompting them to seek new water sources. Sacred ibis flocks play a crucial role in maintaining communal bird safety in the swamps. During the breeding season, they gather in large groups, building nests from branches and grass in dense bushes or low trees to protect their eggs from predators. Their flocking behavior helps detect threats quickly and increases the protection of young birds. The Serengeti swamps provide an ideal realm for herons, offering fresh water and a rich ecosystem. With graceful strides on their long legs, grey herons, black-headed herons, and great egrets quietly hunt with sharp beaks. They search for prey beneath clear waters, where fish, amphibians, and insects that make a small misstep become their meal. Each heron species has a unique hunting strategy. Their grey and white plumage blends with shadows from trees and tall grasses, helping them remain unnoticed by prey and predators alike. The swamp's uneven, waterlogged terrain allows herons to exploit food sources with minimal disruption. Their long legs and strong talons act like anchors in soft soil, keeping them steady on wet, muddy ground. They stand still, patiently waiting, eyes fixed on the water's surface. Then, with a sudden strike, their beaks pierce the water like a flash, causing a brief ripple. This wait and ambush technique is energy efficient and perfectly suited for the swamp environment where food is concentrated around flooded areas. Perhaps the true silent rulers of the Serengeti swamps are the hippos. In the waterlogged areas, large groups of hippos can be seen basking in the tranquil waters where nature provides them with an endless source of life. With massive bodies stretching 10 to 16 feet and weighing up to 4,500 pounds, hippos are among the most powerful creatures here. They spend most daylight hours submerged in the cool waters, with only their eyes and ears exposed, observing their surroundings. The swamp's waters offer not only cooling relief, but also shield hippos from the harsh sun, protecting their thick skin, which secretes a red, blood-like fluid to guard against bacteria and UV rays. As night falls, hippos leave their familiar waters. The herd moves ashore to seek nutrient-rich food, primarily tender grass and shrubs that help them maintain health in this harsh environment. On average, they consume up to 80 pounds of grass each night, but only in the late hours, once other animals have found shelter. This timing allows hippos to reduce competition for food and conserve energy under the intense daytime heat. In this world, hippo strength is formidable. With a bite force reaching 1,800 pounds per square inch, they can intimidate any intruder. Their tusks, extending up to 16 inches, are powerful weapons, ready to defend their water territories. Herds of 10 to 30 form a tightly knit social structure, where dominant males not only control water access, but also safeguard females from potential threats. Stretching along the Grumeti River, the western corridor of the Serengeti is a lifeline, where expansive grasslands and sparse woodlands blend with riverside swamps. Here, the river flow and rich vegetation make this land irresistible to wildlife seeking survival through the dry season. Each year, this region receives between 20 and 30 inches of rainfall, mainly during the short rainy season in November and the long rains from March to May. These rains rejuvenate the land, keeping the grass and vegetation around the Grumeti River lush and green, a critical water source for wildebeests on their migratory journey. The landscape becomes a living natural canvas, with layers of interwoven vegetation providing ideal shelter for both herbivores and predators, like lions and Nile crocodiles. Under the golden sun, this region resembles a wild stage, where survival struggles unfold continuously, from turbulent rivers to vast grasslands. During the dry season, as other rivers dwindle, the Grumeti River becomes a magnet for migrating wildlife. Massive herds of wildebeests, zebras, and antelopes flock to its cool waters for hydration and sustenance. The river maintains humidity and supports lush riverside vegetation year-round, creating a fertile habitat for species reliant on its abundant resources. Lurking within the river are silent and formidable predators, Nile crocodiles. Reaching lengths of up to 18 feet and weighing as much as 1,500 pounds, Nile crocodiles are among the largest on the planet, known for their deadly ambush-style hunting. During migration season, as millions of wildebeests and zebras cross the river, Nile crocodiles lie in wait, taking advantage of the moment to strike swiftly and store energy for the lean months ahead. When a wildebeest or zebra makes a misstep, the Nile crocodile lunges with sharp teeth and a bite force of up to 5,000 psi, several times stronger than a tiger's bite. Smaller prey can be subdued in a single snap. For larger animals, crocodiles employ the death roll technique, grasping the prey and spinning it in the water to break it into pieces, often sharing with other crocodiles nearby. But the Great Migration is more than just a journey filled with peril. The spectacular scene of this mass movement unfolds as vast herds of migrating animals flock to the promised land of fresh grass and rain. The Western Corridor, a confluence of rivers, riverside woodlands, and vast waterlogged grasslands, offers ideal sustenance, providing lush vegetation for thousands of wildebeests, zebras, and other large animals as migration season begins. With the rainy season ending, May signals the start of the trek toward the Grumeti River. Here, as the herds arrive, the river's flow maintains moisture, nurturing tender grass and shrubs. A rich feast awaits. By June, these large herds pause at the riverbanks, seeking temporary refuge. With the Grumeti River full of lurking Nile crocodiles, this river crossing becomes a grueling survival test. Weak or less fortunate individuals may fall prey to these underwater predators. Additionally, the dry season's dwindling water supply causes exhaustion for many, adding to the journey's harshness. The wildebeest migration is not only a survival instinct, but a synchrony with the ecosystem. Traveling in large herds, wildebeests form a natural shield against dangerous predators like lions, leopards, and spotted hyenas. This unity not only offers protection, but also enhances their ability to locate and share the Western Corridor's abundant resources. The death of some individuals in the migration becomes life for others. Wildebeest carcasses floating in the river become a feast for crocodiles and further sustenance for scavenging birds, creating a sustainable nutrient cycle along the Grumeti. The annual journey leaves a significant ecological impact. Thick layers of dung enrich the soil, encouraging strong grass growth, which feeds other herbivores. This ecological cycle sustains life and prevents soil degradation, preserving the richness of Serengeti's grasslands and wetlands. Northern Serengeti and Masai Mara, the final leg of the Great Migration, reaching into Kenya. This region, a mosaic of expansive grasslands, low woodlands, and the powerful flow of the Mara River, offers a vibrant landscape that is both abundant and unforgiving. With an average rainfall of 35 to 40 inches from November to May, the area sustains steady moisture, guaranteeing year-round food sources for the migrating herds of wildebeests and zebras as they complete the last stretch of their journey. When zebra herds reach northern Serengeti and Masai Mara, they benefit from the fresh green grass nourished by the short rains from November to December. This journey requires exceptional navigational and memory skills to locate water and food sources. Zebras follow traditional migration routes passed down through generations, demonstrating strong instincts and their ability to exploit the best grazing areas, avoiding barren lands that could lead to exhaustion. In northern Serengeti and Masai Mara, zebras find temporary shelter in scattered acacia woodlands. These densely vegetated areas obscure the view of predators, allowing the herds to move more safely across open areas. The combination of woodlands and lush green grasslands creates ideal conditions for zebras to restore their strength, making it an opportune time for breeding. Newborn foals quickly adapt to life on the move. Within hours of birth, they can stand and follow the herd, a critical survival skill in this perilous environment. The migration drives wildebeest northward, compelling them to cross the formidable Mara River to reach the lush pastures of Masai Mara and northern Serengeti. As the rains end in May, the parched grasslands of southern Serengeti push wildebeests northward in search of fresh grazing. Each individual in the herd must face the dangers of this nearly 500-mile journey. From July to October, hundreds of thousands of wildebeests and zebras congregate along the Mara River. Here, Nile crocodiles await, lurking beneath the fast-moving water. Facing their biggest challenge yet, adult wildebeests lead the charge into the river, creating an opportunity for the weaker and younger members to cross more safely. Crossings are typically timed for when river levels are at their lowest, reducing the risk of drowning and minimizing exposure to crocodile attacks. The migration of wildebeests and zebras into northern Serengeti and Masai Mara is an unmissable opportunity for lions, the apex predators of the food chain here. In this open, expansive landscape with few hiding spots, lionesses often band together in hunting groups, increasing their success rate up to 40% through coordinated attacks. Every hunt is a synchronized display, as they quietly drive prey into disadvantageous positions before launching a final blow. Lions take advantage of the rugged terrain and cooler times of day, early morning or late evening, when prey is less alert. In areas with sparse vegetation, their tawny coats blend with the tall grass, minimizing detection. This is when lions reach peak hunting efficiency, conserving energy and securing crucial nutrition. Adult male lions play a protective role, guarding territory from other predators like leopards and spotted hyenas, which are formidable competitors. Confrontations with spotted hyenas are frequent due to shared territories and food sources. Thanks to their superior strength and size, lions push back rivals, asserting dominance in the food chain and conserving resources within their domain. In this fiercely competitive environment, cheetahs avoid establishing fixed territories and instead adapt by moving away from areas with high lion and spotted hyena populations. This minimizes unnecessary confrontations and increases their chances of successful hunts. Particularly during the early weeks of their cubs' lives, cheetah mothers continuously change hiding spots, often concealing their young in tall grasses to avoid detection. When the cubs reach 5 to 6 months, they are introduced to hunting skills through small prey-chasing exercises, preparing them for independent life. Cheetahs are well aware that their speed is both an advantage and a limitation. As a result, they often bypass more challenging prey like adult wildebeests or zebras. Instead, they use their exceptional speed to chase down smaller animals, such as Thompson's gazelles and impalas, which they can more easily catch and overpower. The intense heat of northern Serengeti and Masai Mara shapes the cheetah's hunting schedule. They primarily hunt in the early morning and late afternoon to avoid dehydration and steer clear of other predators, who typically hunt at night and dusk. In this survival game, cheetahs target weak, young, or isolated prey, minimizing injury risk and conserving energy to maintain their place in the ecosystem. The fight for survival in the wild is always intense. The line between life and death is as thin as a thread. But that's not the whole story. Whether predator or prey, wild animals must not only battle each other for survival, but also face challenges posed by human activity. The Serengeti, a vast and majestic wilderness, is now grappling with severe challenges, from climate change to human pressures. Over the past 3 decades, average temperatures in the Serengeti have risen by 1.8 to 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit, causing unpredictable shifts between rainy and dry seasons. The dry season has grown longer, and rains now fall erratically, depleting water sources and vegetation, and thrusting species like the wildebeest into a fight for survival. Their population has decreased by 10% in recent years, as food sources become scarce, affecting reproductive rates among zebras and impalas. Moreover, grasslands are vanishing as erosion and desertification intensify. A 2024 report indicates that 15% of the Serengeti's grasslands and wetlands have severely degraded, threatening species like giraffes and Thompson's gazelles. If this trend continues, Serengeti grasslands could lose over 20% of their area within the next 2 decades. Human-wildlife conflict is also on the rise. Population growth in Tanzania and Kenya has escalated the demand for farmland around the Serengeti, converting grasslands into cultivated land and blocking critical migration routes for numerous species. Villagers face frequent confrontations with elephants and buffalo that wander onto farmland seeking food and water during the dry season. The Serengeti ecosystem, one of the world's natural heritage sites, is facing immense challenges. This is not just Africa's land. It is a global heritage, a precious part of nature that we are all responsible for protecting. Things are changing too fast, and the negative impacts are growing. Nature is calling for help. The Serengeti ecosystem is now witnessing powerful conservation efforts aimed at safeguarding the migration and natural habitats of its wildlife. Kruger National Park, a vast land where untamed nature continues its primal rhythm, is home to the Big Five, the great symbols of Africa. This is where approximately 1,500 African lions, 17,000 African elephants, 48,000 Cape buffaloes, and 1,000 leopards reside. However, global wildlife populations have declined by 73% from 1970 to 2020, and ecosystems are gradually collapsing. Climate change is leaving its harsh mark on Kruger's ecosystem. Prolonged droughts are depleting water sources, pushing many species to the brink of despair. Hardened mudflats replace once fertile wetlands, forcing African elephants to travel farther in search of water. Cape buffaloes weaken as grasslands become increasingly scarce. Lions, the rulers of the savanna, struggle as prey numbers dwindle. They no longer have the strength to chase, forcing them to prey on human livestock, escalating conflicts. But climate change is not the only threat. Poaching is pushing many species toward extinction. As of 2021, the African savanna elephant has been classified as endangered. The black rhinoceros faces an even graver threat, now listed as critically endangered. Poachers need only minutes to take down a rhino, strip its horn, and leave its carcass to decay in the wild. The number of white rhinoceroses continues to decline, making hopes of population recovery increasingly fragile. Even as a strict conservation area, Kruger cannot escape human destruction. Deforestation, urban expansion, and illegal hunting shrink the habitats of wildlife. Meanwhile, nature's creations still fight, struggling every moment to survive against the relentless changes of the world. Under the South African sun, Kruger National Park stretches endlessly like a boundless wild kingdom, spanning nearly 360 kilometers from north to south and approximately 65 kilometers from east to west. Covering an area of 19,623 square kilometers, this park is one of the largest conservation areas in Africa. From the Zimbabwean border in the north to Mozambique in the east, Kruger is not just an untamed wilderness. It is a land where the cycles of survival unfold every day. Beneath the arid soil of Kruger National Park, time has etched an ancient history. Deep underground, granite and metamorphic rock formations dating back more than 3 billion years serve as the foundation for one of Africa's most diverse ecosystems. Over millions of years, wind, water, and ancient rivers have eroded these formations, creating a complex geological landscape. The terrain shifts across regions, from rugged plateaus to barren plains, where red earth cracks under the relentless sun. To the south, higher elevations are scattered with exposed rock formations, worn down by centuries of erosion. To the north, an entirely different world emerges, low-lying lands and sprawling grasslands stretching toward the horizon. From east to west, river systems have carved deep, winding channels into the land, shaping unique ecosystems. The Limpopo River and Luvuvu River flow through the northern region, sustaining countless species that depend on these vital freshwater sources. At the park's center, seasonal rivers like the Letaba River and Olifants River play a crucial role in shaping the landscape and sustaining life through the dry months. As waters recede, river valleys reveal ancient rock layers, silent witnesses of an era when this land lay beneath the sea hundreds of millions of years ago. Before this land became one of Africa's most important nature reserves, it was home to indigenous tribes such as the Venda, San, Ndebele, and Pedi. They lived among the grasslands, tracking the movements of antelope herds across vast savannas, hunting and foraging along the rivers where water sustained all life. Ancient rock engravings, scattered across cliffs and rocky outcrops, still stand as silent witnesses to the rich cultures that once flourished here. Primitive yet expressive paintings depict hunting scenes, rituals, migrations, and even tribal conflicts, reflecting how humans and nature coexisted for thousands of years. But inevitable change arrived. By the late 19th century, people no longer lived solely in harmony with nature, but began exploiting it without restraint. Large-scale hunting for ivory, rhino horns, and animal hides became rampant. Recognizing the growing devastation, the South African government established Sabi Game Reserve in 1898, the first protected area aimed at safeguarding wildlife from uncontrolled hunting. This was the first step in laying the foundation for a larger conservation effort. And nearly 3 decades later, in 1926, Kruger National Park was officially established. It became the first national park in South Africa and remains one of the largest and most significant conservation areas in Africa. Today, Kruger is one of South Africa's top destinations, attracting over 500,000 visitors each year. The park features multiple entry gates, each offering access to a distinct landscape. Numbi Gate, one of the oldest main entrances, provides access from the south, immediately immersing visitors in dense woodland. Paul Kruger Gate, one of the most frequently used, offers a convenient entry point from Hazyview. Fabini Gate, located just 10 kilometers from Hazyview, provides easy access to the park's southern regions. Orpen Gate opens into one of the areas with the highest wildlife density. Punda Maria Gate and Crocodile Bridge Gate mark the northern and southern edges, each with unique ecosystems, featuring riverine forests and expansive grasslands. Specialized safari vehicles offer unforgettable experiences, giving visitors the chance to observe predators moving through the savanna. For those seeking a closer connection to nature, guided walking tours allow them to explore trails where the footprints of Africa's iconic wildlife could appear at any moment. For independent explorers, self-drive safaris are also a popular choice. The park's well-maintained road network allows visitors to navigate Kruger at their own pace, as long as they follow safety regulations, making for an immersive and breathtaking adventure. The arid savannas of Kruger National Park are constantly evolving under the influence of a subtropical climate. Each year, this vast land experiences two contrasting seasons, shaping the rhythm of survival for all living creatures within it. The transition between these seasons not only transforms the landscape, but also profoundly impacts Kruger's entire ecosystem. This is one of the largest savanna ecosystems in South Africa, playing a crucial role in the conservation of the continent's wildlife. The park is home to 147 species of mammals, ranging from formidable predators to massive herbivores. In this harsh terrain, 114 species of reptiles slither across rocky outcrops and bushy plains, while 34 species of amphibians take advantage of seasonal pools to reproduce during the rainy months. Beneath the water's surface, 49 species of fish swim through the park's winding rivers, serving as essential links in the ecosystem's food chain. Kruger is more than just a wildlife sanctuary. It is also one of the world's premier destinations for wildlife viewing. Over 500 species of birds take flight each day, forming spectacular migratory flocks that stretch to the horizon. This rich ecosystem not only attracts visitors, but also holds immense scientific value. Numerous studies on wildlife behavior, climate change, and biodiversity conservation are conducted here, reinforcing Kruger's status as one of the world's leading natural reserves. Under the scorching South African sun, the Sandveld region stretches endlessly beneath its fine, soft sands, forming a unique ecosystem found in few other places. Baobab trees tower against the blue sky, their massive, rough-textured trunks holding centuries of history within. These gnarled giants, rising like natural fortresses, provide shelter for countless birds and insects. Sandveld region is a land of ever-changing ecological cycles. From October to March, sudden rains bring life back to the parched landscape. The sandy grasslands quickly turn green as fresh shoots emerge, while bushes sprout new growth, providing an abundant food source. Birds gather at the newly formed waterholes, creating a scene brimming with life. But when the dry season arrives, from April to September, everything tightens its grip on survival. With rainfall dwindling, rivers gradually shrink, leaving behind deep cracks in the earth, a sign of the harsh struggle ahead. Animals must travel farther in search of water, while predators like lions and hyenas seize the opportunity to ambush prey at the last remaining water sources. The morning mist lingers over the knob-thorn trees of the Thornveld on Shale region as the first rays of sunlight pierce through the gaps in the open woodland, casting a glow on the dark brown, silver-tinted coat of the greater kudu. Its spiraled horns, a striking evolutionary hallmark, belong exclusively to the males. With graceful movements and near-perfect camouflage, they are often called the phantoms of the bush, ever present yet rarely seen by the eyes of predators. The greater kudu belongs to the Bovidae family, sharing its lineage with large antelopes such as the eland and bongo. Although closely related to forest-dwelling species, the greater kudu has adapted flawlessly to savanna and open woodland habitats, where they use dense vegetation as cover. In Kruger National Park, they are commonly found scattered along riverine woodlands and rocky lowland areas. The greater kudu is most active at dawn and dusk. As the sun rises higher, they retreat to shaded areas, conserving energy in the intense heat. On the hottest days, they can go without water for extended periods, extracting moisture from leaves, roots, and tubers with high water content. When water is readily available, they drink from natural pools or small rivers, but never stray far from dense thickets, ensuring they can vanish instantly if threatened. Despite their large size, greater kudus rely not on speed, but on their expert camouflage to remain undetected within the thick bush. Their large ears detect the slightest sounds, allowing them to flee before predators get too close. If pursued, they scatter in multiple directions, making it difficult for predators to lock onto a single target. Within the Kruger ecosystem, greater kudus plays a crucial role in vegetation management. As primary browsers, they help regulate the growth of shrubs and trees, preventing overgrowth from encroaching onto grasslands. Additionally, they are an essential link in the food chain, providing a key prey source for top savanna predators. Meanwhile, impala, one of the most common antelope species in Africa, begins a new day. Its reddish-brown coat glows under the sunlight, contrasting with the pure white underside of its body. Males stand out with their lyre-shaped horns, which can reach up to 700 millimeters, while females do not have horns but are more agile. They move cautiously, slowly crossing the dry savanna, their large ears constantly shifting to catch every sound in their surroundings. It is estimated that there are over 130,000 adult impalas in Kruger. They primarily inhabit open woodlands, savanna edges, and areas near water sources, rarely traveling more than 8 kilometers from an essential waterhole. The social behavior of impalas changes according to the season and environmental conditions. When resources are abundant, they live in large herds, which can reach up to 100 individuals. But during dry seasons, they divide into 3 main social groups: territorial males, bachelor herds, and female herds with their young. During the breeding season, dominant males establish their own territories, preventing rivals from entering and competing for females. However, when the mating season ends, defeated males join bachelor herds, waiting for another chance in the next breeding season. A diverse diet, helps impalas adapt to environmental changes. They are both browsers and grazers, consuming monocots, dicots, forbs, fruits, and acacia pods when available. Their digestive system is adapted to process various types of plants, allowing them to survive even when food is scarce. When water becomes limited, they can extract moisture from vegetation instead of drinking directly, a survival strategy that helps them endure the long, dry season. To survive in Kruger, where apex predators like lion, leopard, and spotted hyena dominate, impalas have developed unique defensive strategies. When threatened, they do not immediately flee, but perform a distinct two-step jump, leaping up to 3 meters high to scan their surroundings and confuse predators before sprinting away at speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. Their ability to change direction suddenly while running helps them evade the precise strikes of leopards and the prolonged chases of hyenas. However, predators are not the only threat to impalas. They are frequently attacked by ticks and parasites, but have developed a special symbiotic relationship with the red-billed oxpecker, a bird that feeds on ticks from their coat. This not only helps maintain their health, but also provides an early warning system, as oxpeckers often call out when they detect predators nearby. The sunlight beams down upon the thornveld on shale region, where towering knob thorn trees stretch high, their wide canopies casting shade over the parched earth below. Rays of light filter through the dense branches, reflecting off the ancient shale formations where time-worn rocks have eroded into unique sedimentary layers. Scattered across the savanna, marula trees sway gently in the breeze, their delicate foliage belying their unyielding resilience. During fruiting season, marula trees attract herds of wildlife, from massive elephants to migrating wildebeests, all drawn to their abundant harvest. Amidst this tranquil landscape, a herd of eland antelope moves silently, their massive bodies gliding with unexpected grace. In southern Africa, elands have been domesticated for meat and leather. Their milk, richer in fat content than cow's milk, remains fresh longer without pasteurization, making them one of the few antelope species with significant economic value to humans. Standing up to 1.6 meters at the shoulder, with males weighing up to 942 kilograms, they are among Africa's largest antelope species. Both males and females possess horns, though males' horns are thicker and shorter, measuring 43 to 66 centimeters, while females have longer, slender horns, ranging from 51 to 69 centimeters. Beyond being defensive weapons, their horns also serve as tools for protecting calves from predators. An eland herd can reach up to 500 individuals, but unlike other antelope, they do not form tight-knit social groups. Some individuals stay for only a few hours or months before venturing off on their own. This fluid herd structure allows them to adapt to threats, reducing the chances of large-scale predation in the harsh savanna environment. Although elands are one of the slowest antelope species with a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour, they compensate with exceptional endurance, maintaining a steady pace of 22 kilometers per hour over long distances. When startled, a full-grown eland can leap up to 2.5 meters high from a standing position, an essential skill for clearing obstacles while escaping predators. Upon sensing danger, the dominant male lets out a bark-like alarm call, sending a warning signal across the herd. Meanwhile, others scatter erratically, creating chaos and confusion to distract predators, buying the herd time to escape. As nomadic grazers, elands do not defend territories, instead constantly moving in search of food. At sunrise, they seek shade, avoiding the scorching heat of the savanna. As the temperature cools toward the evening, they emerge from the shelter, beginning their foraging journey, weaving through knobthorn and marula woodlands. The blazing sun spreads over the Sandveld region, where parched grasslands ripple with every passing breeze. Amidst this vast landscape, plains zebras move in herds, leaving behind trails of dust on the hardened earth. The black and white stripes of each individual stand out in stark contrast against the dry, golden savanna. No two zebras share the same stripe pattern, a unique evolutionary trait that helps them blend into their surroundings while also aiding in individual recognition within the herd. The evolutionary journey of the plains zebra spans millions of years. Their ancestors emerged around 4 million years ago alongside other members of the Equidae family. As Africa's grasslands expanded, zebras adapted to life on open plains, where seasonal changes in food and water availability shaped their survival strategies. Though they can endure arid conditions, they remain dependent on water, rarely straying more than 10 to 12 kilometers from a water source. Today, plains zebras have a wide distribution across eastern and southern Africa, with an estimated 500,000 individuals, including 150,000 to 250,000 adults, standing at 1.27 to 1.40 meters at the shoulder and weighing between 175 to 385 kilograms. Plains zebras possess a strong, muscular build, perfectly suited for constant movement across expansive grasslands. Their striped coats have been studied extensively, with scientists suggesting they play a role in thermoregulation and protection against insect bites. Unlike other African ungulates, their coat hair is shorter, ranging from 9.4 to 4 millimeters, enabling them to withstand the extreme temperatures of the savanna. Herd dynamics play a crucial role in the plains zebra's survival. A typical herd consists of a dominant male, multiple females, and their offspring, forming a stable social structure. During migrations, they often travel alongside other grazing species, particularly the blue wildebeest. This symbiotic relationship enhances survival, as wildebeests have superior long-range vision for spotting predators, while zebras rely on their quick reflexes and efficient escape strategies. The diet of plains zebras makes them pioneer grazers, clearing paths for other species like Thompson's gazelles and blue wildebeests. Their digestive system is less efficient than that of ruminants, but compensates with a much faster food processing rate, allowing them to consume large amounts of vegetation in a short period. Their flexible upper lips enable them to clip grass efficiently, using their incisors to pull food into their mouths, before grinding it with their strong molars. The sunlight shines over the dense mopane woodlands and the sprawling bushwillow thickets. A herd of hartebeest moves slowly across the grasslands, their watchful eyes scanning the shadows beneath the trees, where predators may be lurking. Herd sizes can range from 20 to 300 individuals, depending on the season and environmental conditions. This is the last surviving species of the Alcelaphus genus, an evolutionary branch uniquely adapted for long-distance movement across vast grasslands. Hartebeests have unusually long legs, evolved for high-speed running when faced with danger. Their eyes are positioned high on their head, giving them a wide field of vision, allowing them to spot predators from a great distance. When threatened, hartebeests flee in a straight line, reaching speeds of up to 55 kilometers per hour. If cornered, they use their long, curved horns, measuring 45 to 70 centimeters, to defend themselves, making even the most formidable predators think twice. The late afternoon sunlight filters through the mopane and bush willow canopies, casting long shadows over the dry earth of Kruger. The Nyala herd moves gently and cautiously through the dense thickets. Freshwater sources play a crucial role in the survival of Nyala. They tend to gather around natural waterholes, avoiding venturing too far into open grasslands, where they are more vulnerable to ambushes from lions, leopards, or spotted hyenas. Their feeding schedule depends on climatic conditions. On hot days, they are active only in the early morning and late afternoon, resting in the shade at midday. During the rainy season, when temperatures are cooler, they may forage at night. Their diet consists mainly of leaves, fallen fruits, and fresh grasses, with a particular preference for species from the Fabaceae and Acacia families. Nyala's survival strategy relies on camouflage and quick reactions to warning signals from other species. When sensing danger, they may emit short alarm barks to warn others or remain motionless within dense vegetation to avoid detection. Although not the fastest antelope, Nyala can accelerate suddenly and change directions swiftly, making it more difficult for predators to chase them down. Amidst the vast wilderness lie the remnants of a civilization that once thrived centuries ago, hidden deep within Kruger National Park. Cultural tours take visitors back in time, exploring the flourishing societies that once existed here. Stacked stone walls, now crumbling ruins of Thulamela, stand as fragments of the past, resilient against the erosion of time. Around 500 years ago, the Tsonga people built a prosperous city here, serving as a center of trade and metalwork. Excavations reveal that the Tsonga used gold as a form of currency, engaging in trade with northern regions to acquire food and valuable goods. Discovered knives, jewelry, and metal tools showcase the refined craftsmanship of their artisans. Narrow pathways lead through former living areas, where families once gathered around fires, surrounded by the dense mopane woodlands. Further west, the Masorini ruins offer a different glimpse into the past. Located on a hill near Phalaborwa, this site was once a pre-colonial iron-smelting hub. Stone furnaces, still intact, stand as evidence of the iron ore processing techniques developed by the Phalaborwa people in the 1800s. For years, this area served as a trade center, where refined metal was produced and exchanged with neighboring tribes. Here, among ancient stone walls, weathered by time and forests that continue to change with the seasons, the past and present blend in seamless harmony. Thulamela ruins, Masorini ruins, and the surrounding wilderness are not merely remnants of lost civilizations, but also testaments to the enduring resilience of both nature and humanity. Under the scorching sun, light winds stir up thin layers of dust, filling the air with an oppressive heat. Everything seems motionless in the sweltering savanna until a lightning-fast movement shatters the silence. Cheetah, the fastest predator of the grasslands, streaks across the sun-bleached plains. A slender body and flexible limbs, every stride is fine-tuned to reach maximum speed. Its unique physical structure enables it to explode with powerful acceleration, reaching speeds of 80 to 128 kilometers per hour, outpacing every land animal. Cheetahs originated between 2 to 4 million years ago, entirely distinct from other big cats like leopards or African lions. Unlike the Panthera lineage, cheetahs cannot roar, but their evolutionary adaptations have made them the undisputed masters of the chase. Cheetahs crouch low in the grass, creeping within 60 to 100 meters of their prey before launching into an explosive chase. Every aspect of their biology is optimized for speed. Long, muscular legs allow rapid acceleration within seconds. A highly flexible spine extends its stride to up to 7 meters per step. A long tail acts as a rudder, providing stability for sudden turns. Semi-retractable claws offer perfect traction on dry terrain. However, cheetahs lack endurance. A chase rarely lasts beyond 200 to 300 meters, as their body temperature rises past 40 to 41 degrees Celsius, forcing them to stop and recover. Despite being a master predator, cheetahs face constant challenges. Opportunistic scavengers like spotted hyenas and African lions lurk nearby, ready to steal their kill. According to Kruger Wildlife Studies 2024, 30 to 40% of successful cheetah hunts are lost to larger predators immediately after the kill. Beyond food loss, cheetah cub mortality rates are alarmingly high. According to Cheetah Conservation Fund 2024, only 50% of cubs survive their first year, with lions and hyenas being their main threats. Low genetic diversity further complicates their survival, making them susceptible to disease and reproductive decline. Conservation programs now focus on establishing large protected areas like the Greater Kruger Conservation Area and using satellite tracking technology to safeguard the species from extinction. Laughter echoes through the night in Kruger, not as a sign of joy, but as the mark of a top predator. That is the spotted hyena, the ruler of chaos in the wild. Despite being one of Africa's most successful species, spotted hyenas have been misunderstood by humans for thousands of years. In Western culture, they are often portrayed as ugly and cowardly. In many African legends, they are seen as greedy, ruthless, yet dangerous and powerful. Their image is tied to darkness and betrayal, even though in reality they are intelligent, persistent, and highly organized hunters. These misconceptions have led to their persecution, despite their crucial role in maintaining the natural ecosystem. Hyenas are not just scavengers. They are strategic hunters capable of working together to take down large prey. They are also skilled in stealing kills from other predators. In their world, laughter is a complex communication tool. It sends sophisticated signals about location, situation, and food distribution. The most terrifying strength of the spotted hyena lies in its powerful jaws, the strongest among all mammals. With a bite force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch, their power is 40% stronger than a leopard's. Their bite even surpasses that of a brown bear in bone-crushing ability. Studies in Kruger National Park have recorded hyenas breaking giraffe leg bones with a diameter of 7 centimeters. This allows them to access the nutrient-rich marrow that no other predator can reach. Hunting ability is just one part of their survival strategy. Spotted hyenas are also masters of theft. When they detect an injured prey or an ongoing hunt, they quickly gather. Using their numerical advantage, they intimidate other predators into surrendering their kills. Even leopards, and at times lions, frequently lose their meals when confronted by a pack of spotted hyenas. Beyond being apex predators, spotted hyenas play a vital role in the ecosystem. They help clean up carcasses by consuming bones and cartilage. This prevents disease outbreaks and maintains ecological balance. Their digestive system can process almost any type of food, making them one of the most resource-efficient species in Africa. In the gentle morning light, the swift steps of the African wild dog glide across the dry grasslands, silent yet full of determination. They move in packs, each individual holding a strategic position, eyes fixed on every movement in the savanna. As the largest wild canid in Africa, they are solitary in strength, but survive through flawless coordination among pack members. Their bond is so strong that if an individual is separated from the pack, it can experience extreme stress, even succumbing to broken heart syndrome. The lineage of the African wild dog dates back millions of years, diverging from a common ancestor with the Canis genus and evolving into a highly efficient predator. They are distinguished by powerful jaws and razor-sharp teeth specialized for a fully carnivorous diet. Unlike wolves or hyenas, they lack retractable claws, which gives them an advantage in maintaining high-speed endurance while chasing prey. Known for their striking coat patterns, each individual has a unique fur pattern like nature's own artwork, with no two dogs looking exactly alike. Within the ecosystem of Kruger National Park, the African wild dog population has dwindled to just around 400 individuals, a concerning figure. Habitat loss, human expansion, hunting, and diseases transmitted from domestic dogs have all contributed to an uncertain future for the species. African wild dogs live in stable packs, typically ranging from 2 to 27 individuals, with a well-defined hierarchy. Unlike most carnivores, males remain in the pack upon maturity, while females disperse. This system helps maintain genetic diversity and reduces the risk of inbreeding. With a hunting success rate of up to 80%, they surpass all other large predators in Africa. Meanwhile, herds of Cape buffalo continue moving across the vast grasslands, their massive bodies creating an unshakable presence in the savanna. With their powerful build, males can weigh up to 870 kilograms, making them one of Africa's largest herbivores and one of the most influential species in the ecosystem. The evolutionary history of Cape buffalo spans millions of years, sharing ancestry with the Asian water buffalo and other wild bovines. Unlike wild yaks or wild water buffalo, which gave rise to domesticated cattle, Cape buffalo has never been tamed. Their aggressive temperament, unpredictable nature, and strong resistance make them one of the most difficult wild animals to control. With a stocky frame and short yet muscular legs, Cape buffalo is shorter than some other large bovine species, but has a heavier and more powerful forebody. Their broad front hooves help support their massive head and shoulders, while their curved horns form an almost impenetrable defense against predators. Their heads are always held low, with the skull crest positioned below the spine, giving them a distinctive posture, always ready to charge at any threat. Herd structure plays a crucial role in their survival strategy. Large herds can consist of hundreds of individuals, offering protection against predators. Calves and weaker individuals remain at the center, while strong adults form an outer ring to counter potential threats. When pursued, the herd does not always flee. Instead, they may turn back and confront their attackers, making even top predators like the African lion cautious. Lions frequently hunt Cape buffalo, but even in groups, they require precise coordination to bring down an adult buffalo. In many cases, the herd retaliates, forcing lions into a vulnerable position and sometimes turning the hunters into the hunted. Across the vast open grassland with low mopane of Kruger National Park, herds of blue wildebeest move relentlessly, following the endless rhythm of nature. Each step they take sends tremors through the ground, their muscular bodies covered in a thin layer of dust under the blazing sun. Migration is the cornerstone of the blue wildebeest's survival strategy. They can travel up to 80 kilometers in just 5 days without drinking water, extracting moisture from grass and mopane stems. Their physiological system is designed to sustain endurance in arid conditions. With 62.6% of their energy efficiently converted into movement, their bodies operate at peak performance, minimizing heat loss. Their body temperature can rise to 38 degrees Celsius by midday, but their biological regulation allows them to keep moving without being affected by extreme heat. The life cycle of the blue wildebeest follows a fixed rhythm. They spend over half the day resting, 33% grazing, and 12% moving. When the sun reaches its peak, they seek shelter under scattered mopane trees, reducing water loss before continuing their journey at dawn or dusk. Herds communicate through gestures and deep vocalizations, forming a tightly knit social structure that enhances survival against lurking dangers. However, their journey is not always smooth. African lions, spotted hyenas, and cheetahs constantly watch, waiting for the slightest misstep to strike. When pursued, blue wildebeest do not scatter chaotically, but maintain a tight formation, creating a moving wall that makes it difficult for predators to single out a target. Weaker individuals and calves are protected at the center, while stronger adults hold the outer positions, shielding the herd from attacks. Further north in Kruger National Park, the Pafuri and Makuleka regions open up a different world, where riverine ecosystems create lush green forests interwoven with arid grasslands. This was once the settlement of the Makuleka tribe, a community that lived in harmony with nature for centuries. The surrounding rock formations still preserve ancient rock paintings, where prehistoric people depicted their lives through images of hunting and rituals. Throughout the 19th century, the Makuleke people developed a riverside agricultural system, relying on the flow of the Luvuvu River for farming and fishing. Today, it has become a protected natural reserve, managed by the local community itself. The climate of the far northern Sandveld is drier than other areas of Kruger. Annual rainfall averages around 200 millimeters, significantly lower than in the park's central regions. This aridity has given rise to highly adapted ecosystems, where flora and fauna have evolved to endure harsh conditions. During the rainy season, from October to March, riverine wetlands swell with water, attracting a multitude of animals seeking sustenance. But as the dry season stretches from April to September, the waters recede, leaving behind cracked earth and forcing wildlife to migrate toward deeper water sources. The waters of the Luvuvu River, flowing through the far northern Sandveld, are also home to herds of hippopotamus, the largest semi-aquatic mammals in Africa. With their massive bodies and strong territorial instincts, they spend most of their time submerged in shallow waters. When basking under the sun, the skin of a hippopotamus secretes a reddish mucus-like substance. This secretion contains two main pigments, hipposudoric acid and norhipposudoric acid, which act as a natural sunscreen and possess strong antibacterial properties, helping to protect wounds from infection. As one of only two surviving species in the family Hippopotamidae, hippopotamus shares a closer evolutionary relationship with cetaceans, whales, dolphins, and porpoises than with any other land-dwelling even-toed ungulates. Their common ancestors roamed the African continent approximately 55 million years ago, and over time, those adapted to aquatic environments gradually evolved into semi-aquatic beings. As night falls, hippos leave the river, embarking on their grazing journeys along the riverbanks. Here, the abundant vegetation sustains their hefty weight, ranging from an average of 1,500 kilograms in females to over 1,800 kilograms in fully grown males. Unlike other herbivores, the hippopotamus does not ruminate, but its powerful molars allow it to grind grass efficiently. Confrontations between males often occur at dusk. Dominant hippos engage in intense battles, delivering powerful bites that can leave deep wounds on their opponent's thick skin. To maintain dominance, each male controls a specific section of the river, allowing females and young to reside within its territory, while younger males are forced to leave and seek their own domain. Despite their seemingly sluggish appearance, hippopotamus is one of Africa's most dangerous animals. Their continuously growing canines, which can reach up to 50 centimeters in length, are not used for feeding, but primarily for combat and territorial defense. Adult males are capable of launching aggressive attacks if their domain is invaded, using their razor-sharp tusks against intruders. Even on land, where they are less territorial, hippos retain their instinct to protect, especially when calves are present in the herd. The ecological role of hippopotamus in the Luvuvu river system extends beyond maintaining the balance of riparian vegetation. Their nutrient-rich dung supports phytoplankton growth, indirectly providing food for fish and other aquatic organisms. However, an increase in hippopotamus populations in certain areas can lead to water quality changes, creating competition with other aquatic species, including crocodiles. Due to its substantial weight, it avoids flying unless necessary. When threatened, it runs before taking off. Its broad wings, with a wingspan of up to 275 centimeters, allow for a stable flight with slow, deliberate wing beats. Its diet is diverse and shifts with the seasons, including insects, small reptiles, seeds, and flowers. During the rainy season, when insect populations surge, It focuses on hunting grasshoppers and beetles to boost its protein intake. In the dry season, it switches to foraging for seeds and leaves, making use of available food sources to sustain its energy. As an opportunistic omnivore, the Kori bustard has developed a digestive system capable of processing both plant and animal matter, enabling it to survive even in the harshest environmental conditions. Beneath the sparse woodland canopy, the saddle-billed stork builds its nest high in the trees near rivers, where sturdy branches support its large structure made of twigs and leaves. The hunting lifestyle of the saddle-billed stork reflects its adaptation to freshwater environments. It prefers calm waters where food is abundant and competition from other predators such as the African fish eagle or Nile crocodile is minimal. Amid the stillness of marshes and rivers, the saddle-billed stork hunts with patience and refined strategy. Standing motionless in shallow waters, its long legs provide stability over the soft mud. Its sharp eyes scan for the slightest movement beneath the surface, where lungfish, catfish, frogs, and insects remain hidden. 71% of successful hunts result from visual detection, while the remainder relies on the bird's keen sense of touch as its beak glides through the muddy bottom. With a lightning-fast strike, its long beak, measuring between 27 and 36 centimeters, pierces the water, seizing prey in an instant. When catching larger fish, it drags its prey onto land, skillfully removing sharp fins with its beak before swallowing the fish head first. Its diet is not limited to fish. It also preys on small mammals, birds, snakes, and insects, such as grasshoppers, termites, and water beetles. Beneath the dense canopy, the trumpeter hornbill glides through the branches, its distinctive calls echoing throughout the forest. During the breeding season from September to January, the female seals herself inside a tree cavity, using a mixture of mud and droppings, leaving only a narrow slit, just wide enough for the male to pass food through. For approximately 50 days of incubation and chick rearing, the female is entirely dependent on her mate for nourishment. Beneath the riverine canopy of the Limpopo and Luvuvu rivers, the African openbill moves quietly through shallow waters, searching for its familiar food sources. They appear in small groups, seizing every opportunity to access the abundant food supply. The Limpopo and Luvuvu river ecosystems provide a stable food source for this species, but their diet is not limited to snails. They also consume freshwater mussels, crabs, frogs, small fish, worms, and large insects such as grasshoppers and water beetles. However, snails remain their primary source of nutrition, shaping the evolution of their uniquely adapted bill. When hunting, the African openbill stands motionless in the water, repeatedly dipping its bill and reacting instantly upon detecting prey. The distinctive bill shape, with the mandibles touching only at the tip, forms a specialized adaptation, allowing them to efficiently handle mollusks. The delicate curve of the lower mandible enables them to grip freshwater snails from the Pila genus, while the gap in their bill prevents the prey from slipping away. Another survival strategy of this species is to take advantage of the presence of larger animals. As hippopotamuses wade through shallow waters, they stir up sediment, exposing snails clinging to aquatic vegetation. Keen-eyed African openbills perch on the backs of hippos, waiting for the perfect moment to strike before swiftly snatching their prey. This symbiotic relationship not only grants them easier access to food, but also helps maintain ecological balance by controlling mollusk populations in the area. The The rushing waters of the Limpopo and Luvuvu rivers are not only a refuge for native wildlife, but also the hunting ground of a formidable predator, the bull shark. Through a unique osmoregulatory adaptation, the bull shark can adjust the salt concentration in its body to match its surrounding environment. This crucial evolutionary trait allows them to survive not only in estuaries, but also to travel far inland, appearing in locations where no one would expect to find a shark. With a stocky build, a broad, flat snout, and a powerful jaw, the bull shark is an apex predator. Rather than stalking prey over long periods, they rely on swift, sudden bursts of speed to strike and incapacitate their target in an instant. In the shallow waters of the Limpopo River system, where various fish and riverine animals thrive, the bull shark plays a critical role as a top predator, helping to regulate prey populations and maintain ecological balance. In tandem, projects to restore native vegetation are underway to rejuvenate degraded grasslands. Approximately 10,000 acres have been restored, providing a lush habitat for giraffes and Thomson's gazelles. Importantly, collaboration with local communities is a key component of these efforts. According to WWF, more than 5,000 locals have participated in conservation awareness workshops, gaining a deeper understanding of their role in maintaining this precious ecosystem. Amid ongoing efforts, the revival of African elephants in the Serengeti is a truly inspiring conservation story. After decades of struggling against poaching and habitat loss, African elephant populations suffered a dramatic decline. However, since 2023, strict legal measures enacted by the governments of Tanzania and Kenya have significantly reduced poaching, with stricter penalties for illegal ivory trade. Local communities have also become actively involved in preservation efforts. Organizations such as WWF and the African Wildlife Foundation have launched educational programs, helping locals appreciate the ecological and tourism value of elephants. Since 2020, Serengeti has utilized drones and surveillance cameras, cutting poaching incidents by 70%. By 2023, the elephant population had grown by 15%. Reaching around 6,000 individuals. This success not only protects wildlife, but also boosts ecotourism, providing additional income for local communities. The restoration of the African elephant population in the Serengeti is not only a conservation success, but a testament to the power of unity and perseverance between humans and nature. Conserving the Serengeti ecosystem is a global responsibility that requires everyone's involvement. Raise awareness, refuse wildlife products, engage in ecotourism, and support conservation organizations. Every small action helps preserve this precious natural heritage for future generations. If you've had the chance to witness the awe-inspiring migration and thrilling hunts in the Serengeti, feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Sharing stories about Africa's grand natural wonder inspires and motivates ongoing conservation efforts, ensuring the ecosystem remains vibrant for future generations. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to join us on more magical adventures.